The world's biggest welcome back ever. The world's biggest welcome back ever. That's how Hong Kong is promoting its new all-out drive on enticing tourists back after 3 years of, well, we know. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Jesse in Asia, and you know what? I'm finally back in Asia after a month of travel to see family and friends in California and Oregon. So I woke up this morning in beautiful Hong Kong. It would be more beautiful, but I took a shower and, well, there's a little steam on the windows. Anyway, I went down to my wonderful Asian-inspired buffet breakfast, read the newspaper, and the big headline is that Hong Kong is launching an all-out effort to get back tourism and business after, terrible 3 years. And, this is good timing because I want to take a look. I haven't been to Hong Kong, well, in at least 3 years. Probably, well, I don't even want to guess. And it'll be really interesting to see what's going on down there. Featured in this all-out drive to get people back into the city, Hong Kong is offering up to 700,000 free airline tickets. Unfortunately, I didn't get one. I did it the normal way. Clearly, the Hong Kong marketing and promotional people have been trying to figure out how to get people back, well, for years. So, there's that. And Hong Kong has it's got its challenges. But I'm not really going to get into that. What I want to just walk the city and see what's out there and show you guys. So come join me. In another section of the news, and not coincidentally, Hong Kong announced that as of Monday, today is Friday, as of Monday, there will be no restrictions at all between the mainland and Hong Kong in terms of travel. None, just like the old days. Of course, you have to, show your papers. For example, Summer can't just come. She needs to apply for what's essentially a Hong Kong visa, even though Hong Kong is part of China. Don't ask. Anyway, but once she applies, she can just come over the border, either walking, ferry, train, or airline. Still not sure what it means for me, though, next week when I fly from Hong Kong to Wuhan. I have to explain. When I flew, I scoured the Cathay Pacific Airlines website and the Hong Kong city website to try to figure out what I needed to do. And in the end, I ascertained that I need to have proof of vaccination and I need to have a COVID test within 48 hours. That's pretty much it. And so I had the vaccinations already and got the COVID test. When I got to the airport in SFO, Cathay Pacific asked me nothing. They didn't ask for any of that stuff. So obviously it was up to the Hong Kong immigration people to check me out. And then when I arrived at Hong Kong airport and went through immigration, they asked for none of that. They didn't ask me anything. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zilch. Things have been changing so fast around here that probably hard for the immigration guys to keep up. By the way, I'm still technically in Central, Hong Kong Central. I am in an area heading towards Kennedy Town and Hong Kong University, where there's just a shit ton of schools. Primary schools, middle schools, high schools, all that kind of stuff. For instance, behind me, the school behind me is King's College, Old Boys Association Primary School, whatever that is. Another story in the news today is that the mainland is really promoting learning Russian language, learning Russian, which I find very geopolitically interesting. And yet, maybe another nail in the coffin of my English teaching profession here. I really don't know what to make of these to let, to rent signs. I don't know what to make of how many or few people are on the streets because I don't have local knowledge. So let's just continue walking. Oh, and always, if you know me, we start with going up. Things are really busying up here. It's about 8:30 Friday. I guess people are getting around to go into work. I'm assuming that the escalator goes up later in the day, but I'm not going to take it anyway. See an open door? Go in. I've reached the top of the mid-level escalator, Robinson Road. The question is now, left or right? Let's check the map. Well, it's very loud around here, especially when the buses roll by. To the right will be Kennedy Town, Hong Kong University, some of the more prestigious preparatory high schools. And behind me to the left is the zoo, Causeway Bay, more of the commercial center of Hong Kong down the hill. Let's go right. We'll catch other parts of the city another day. So I flipped the mask on. I should have had the mask on all the time, I guess. Seems like almost everybody is wearing a mask outdoors, which, I don't know, does it contradict the news that I talked about earlier? Hong Kong is, completely open and free. By the way, I was only kind of half kidding about the map. I'm flying solo here, I decided not to buy a SIM card for my phone, so I have no Wi-Fi when I'm outdoors, and thus I cannot talk to Google Maps. I like to do that when I'm able to disconnect. I got to admit, in addition to obsessing over my step count every day, I'm also, fairly addicted to Wi-Fi and social media, and yeah, it's really good to unplug while I film social media. Now, I really like exploring a new place, a new city, without having any destination, no idea where I am. Get lost in a city is one of the greatest pleasures. But, actually I'm not really that lost. I've been to Hong Kong many times. I had a close friend who lived here for many years. She's no longer, in Hong Kong. But, I've walked these streets. I've gotten lost in these streets. I've enjoyed getting lost in these streets. And I'll do it again, damn it. With that said, I'm not sure if I need to be on that road up there. Or this road straight ahead. Or this one. If I want to get to Hong Kong University, as I mentioned. But I'm going to take the tack. I don't care. I'll see where I end up. As we watch the polite Hong Kongers queue for the bus, let me just say that, based on where I am staying down in the central area, I can never get lost. You just go down, and if you're in the Hong Kong Harbor, Victoria Harbor, you've gone too far. Oh, and one more bit of news today out of the South China Morning Post, which is good. Well, let's just say it once was a very good paper. I'll leave it at that. This news out of the SCMP was that they have officially declared the end of monkeypox alert here in Hong Kong. So that's another piece of good news in the epidemic section of the newspaper. Oh, about exploring a city or going without a map. There's this couple, and they're driving along all day, headed for their destination, and suddenly they're in a forested area and the GPS doesn't work. They get lost. They think they went off, the wrong exit, and it's getting dark. Luckily they see this general store, and they pull into it. And they talk to the proprietor, and they say, do you know where the national park entrance is? And he says, nope. He says, well, do you know where highway so-and-so is? Nope. Do you know how to get to the nearest gas station? Nope. And they say, man, are you even from here? And he said, yep, I was born and raised here. The guy's like 75 years old. And they look at him, how could you not know where you're going? How could you be as lost as us? And he says, hey, I may not know where I am, but I ain't lost. All right, and with that story, I think I am going to end this video. I think it's still not even 9 o'clock yet. I haven't shown you any sights, but I have shown you Hong Kong, and it's not so much the sights, it's looking and seeing what's there or what's not there. And here in my walk, in between 8 and 9 a.m. on a Friday morning, I learned something, not a lot, and I will be here for a week, so I really get to explore the city, and I hope that you'll want to come with me. Oh my God, I've walked all the way to Northern Europe. This is the second bus that I've seen gone up this little road. If buses are going up here, so am I. Or am I going to get killed? There's probably a stairway. Yes. Yes? No. Private road. Oh well. Hope it's a short road and I don't get squeezed and crushed. Ah, sidewalk. Sidewalk starts. Sidewalk ends. I guess you have to have local knowledge walking around here. Maybe my premise is wrong. This must be the right road. To where? I have no idea. And with that, it's a good time to end this video. I really want to thank you guys for watching. This is the beginning of a week-long stay here in Hong Kong. I'll be doing a lot of exploring, and I do hope that you will join me. I better finish this. That angry gang of puppies is coming after me. If you like this video, please press the like button and drop a comment below. Do you guys have any suggestions where I might wander around next? I'd love to hear your advice, suggestions. And finally, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. See you next time. Bye.